Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Shemal Shabbat Shemrakah Kodash. Shalom to the 144,000. Watch out, everybody. These other camps, I could be wrong, but they're going to start saying using the 144,000. We went from the elect to the chief cabinet of the elect, which is 144,000, and the rest of the elect. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, and this is a line from the movie Scarface. Is it Scar? No, that's Scar. Yeah, Scarface. I'm sorry, it is Scarface. With Al Pacino. He was a big time drug dealer, and he was at this what do you call this gathering with Edomites, uppity Edomites that got money, and he kind of loses it on them. You know, he says, "I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy." He said, "You need people like me." So that's the name of this video. It's going to be short, unless the spirit jump on me, but it's going to be relatively short. It's because I got triggered by this particular video put up by Sakari. Guerrilla Hebrew, which is Alazar, priest Alazar, chief priest, Alazar, whatever his title is. It says, Guerrilla Hebrew, grape debate versus Maharaka Live, Zion Lex debate reaction, Sarnetta TV, Taco Tuesday. They have Machete Monday, Taco Tuesday, and But I'm not going to talk about the grape thing, because I don't have to talk about it. I don't have to talk about it because I already presented it the right way. And I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but I'm going to talk about something else. He did mention, right? I didn't know he was going to go into it, but he did mention the Day of Atonement. And a bunch of people are asking him questions. And the same thing happens to us, when the Sabbath comes in, when the Passover, Day of Atonement, different things come in. People ask as to how do we do that, and what about this, and what about our kids? And so the question was concerning what about the children, the animals in your household? So the Alazar proceeds to answer the question. He answers it correctly too, and I said I know he's not going to answer it this way, but he answers it the right way concerning children. So I just want to, I just want to speak on that. And let me just let you hear it. Because I'll let you speak. Let him speak, and then I'll say a few more words as to why he said what he said, and as to why I agree with what he said concerning the children and the animals. Now, in the case of the animals, read about Jonah. When Nineveh fasted, the animals fasted too. So remember that.
Means the part of the city where the Jews are compelled to dwell. And we understand that we are the Jews, we are the Israelites. It just puts that much more of a definition of ghetto and what that means, and then being a superstar in the ghetto, and then understanding that we're called the stars of heaven, understanding that we're said to shine like the stars of heaven, man. So even on the back, you have to see the back of the show. We got on the back the scriptures, right? Got all that on the back, scriptures, the definition of ghetto, all that's there. It's urbangrower.com, right?
Yeah, he mentioned ghetto, which is a different, it goes into a separate topic. Ghetto, Jake is raised up for the most part in the ghetto, but the JJs are also raised up in the ghetto too, but they are self-imposed ghettos. Ghettos is a part of the city like Goshen in the so-called Egyptian captivity, Mizraim captivity, where you worked and then you went back to the slums or the lower economic areas of the city or whatever. So the JJs did the same thing. The Rothschilds did it. They were part of a ghetto, but they were over everything. They were super rich, but they had to live like they were poor, like they didn't have nothing. There's a movie out. The movie came out in 1934, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's on YouTube to this day, and it's called The Rothschilds. And it's a good movie, and it shows you the whole history. So back there in the 30s, they knew about the Rothschilds. The average person doesn't know about the Rothschilds. They know, as for a super rich, somebody that's super rich, they'll say, Bill Gates, or they'll say, like I said, Bill Gates. What's this other guy? Elon Musk. They might say the Rockefellers, but that's before a lot of y'all time. But they'll mention certain families or certain men that are richest, and they push them out there as being the richest. This is the richest man. He's worth $250 billion. Well, the super rich are trillionaires. The Rothschild, it was said in I believe the video was called The Ring of Fire. I don't know if it's still up on YouTube, but it was said that the Rothschilds are supposedly worth $500 trillion. So, Elon Musk is a welfare case compared to the Rothschilds. And then you have the other super rich families that had their daughters marry their sons, and sons marry their daughters. They kept it in the family, the riches. So the Rothschilds would only allow their children to marry maybe someone from the Schiffs, the Warburgs, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, and so forth. So like I said, when the Rothschilds were coming up, according to this movie, they were living in the ghettos, but it was self-imposed. It was self-imposed. Let me see if I can find a movie. And you watch the movie. It's a good movie. Even there was a movie out on the Rothschilds where a certain Arab nation did it. I don't know if it was out of Iran or Iraq or whatever, but I don't know if it's on YouTube. It used to be, and they had Arab actors dress up like small hats, and it was I think the movie was made sometimes in the 2000 early 2000s. So they know. There's people that know. So let me put the Rothschilds. Rothschilds. Okay, do I have it? Oh, wait a minute. Rothschild movie on Netflix. Wait a minute. This might be a new movie. Let's see what this is all about. See what this is all about. Bear with us. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. What is this all about? The family. It's not about faith, it's about power. So I got to watch, I got to watch this. It says here, from the Jewish ghetto to banking empire, meaning when they were in the ghettos, they didn't have to live in the ghetto. They were self-imposed ghettos. The Rothschild legacy, full documentary. So I got to watch that. I got to definitely watch that. I got to watch this. Secret sex parties are the mega rich. They're all into that. But this guy, what's his name, was the fall guy. Hmm. Very interesting. The Rothschild family and what's this? Why this done? Lord Rothschild presentation, 8 November 2018. This is Jacob, by the way. The video the Illuminati doesn't want you to see. So look, this is on YouTube now. The incredible Rothschild saga, the power of a name. Members of the royal household are all human. They are human. Bilderberg, what is the Bilderberg group? The Rothschild family in the world. I believe this is the movie. No, it's not the movie. Rise of the Rothschilds, the world's richest family. But there was an actual movie called The Rothschilds, came out in 1934. But I think the main star was Boris Karloff. Boris Karloff goes before your time. He's an actor from, he's long dead. He's an actor back in the 30s. Secret Society. So this is a lot of information right here, man. You know, we'll go into the scriptures and we'll mention the Rothschilds and so forth and so on. And y'all are all amazed. All you got to do is look stuff up. But anyway, I'm gonna come to this, but it doesn't. I put in Rothschild movie network, Netflix. So I'm gonna, if you put in Rothschild movie, and then maybe 1934, it should come up. So let's come back over here. Where the hell is he? The hell? Okay, maybe that was my fault. Let me do this. Bear with me for a minute. Where the hell is it? Trying to get the video back. Where the hell is it? Okay, we just found it. So I'm gonna let you listen. Like I said, I just came across this. I saw the title. I tried to catch this last night. I clicked on it last night sometime, and it sent me to the main page that the video was not available. So it's available now. So
use that promo code Monday. You will be able to save on this shirt and everything else. There's a few more designs of this, right? This shirt and everything else at urbanworld.com. Promo code Monday good for just under the next 2 hours. Promo code Monday, right? But tonight we got something going on, man. It's called Taco Tuesday. Y'all make sure y'all get your likes up. Like the video. Share the video. This is not a typical time slot for us to go live. So we got to make sure that we bully the algorithm, or what I call the algorithm. We got to go gorilla on that algorithm and bully that thing, right? So make sure y'all like the video and y'all are sharing the video to everybody, right? Everywhere. Right, let's do that now. I've been sharing it, but let me make sure.
I'm on my third day of the detox. And like I said, the second day, I went to the bathroom like 5 times. You know, went to the bathroom, got up, let go of load, got up. 5 minutes later, had to run back in there. 3 minutes later, I had to run back in there. So I went. It just opened up. All that that was all that backed up stuff in my colon. And I was just watching Apostle Gabar did his recent video, and he was mentioning that he was on the first day. I guess that video was put up the other day or something like that, but I believe he's officially on the second day, if I'm not mistaken. And he said the same thing, that he went to the bathroom a bunch of times. Because I asked him before the cleanse, I said, how often do you, are you regular? And how often are you regular? And he says, oh, I'm kind of regular, maybe once a day, maybe twice a day, but I believe he eats once a day. So he's kind of regular. Apostle Ramla was not regular. That's why he's in the out there in the West, or the Midwest. Doing a special detox, but he could have used this, the detox that we're dealing with, but he said the same thing. So here I am. I just drunk one part of the detox. So now I'm on the second. It's bitter, but it ain't no big deal. It ain't no big deal. It's not bitter. It's a little bit better. And bitters are healers. Anyway, in the video that he did, he watching other videos to get an idea, concerning this detox. So people are putting up their testimony. So there was one video he saw that the person was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney cancer, I believe he said. And then the person said that it's gone, that I'm good. They went on plant-based diet and to the detox. Now I'm gonna put a shout out to certain brothers out there that are not, feeling sickly. Do this detox. There's one brother that's suffering from stage 4 kidney disease. And what kidney disease is? It's too much protein in your system. That's one thing. I think that's the only thing. I think it's over too much protein. Anyway, he should go on a diet. He knows who he is, and anybody else, that everybody should pretty much take it. We're gonna try to make Dr. Bobby Price richer than what he already is, because he doing good, I believe. Anyway, matter of fact, he did a video with what's the brother's name? Can't think of the brother's name, but I watch him too. He's always dressed like a prince. He got the crown on there, different colored crowns made out of. Somebody help me out. He had him on there, so I said, "Oh shit, Dr. Bobby Price." So let's listen. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for rambling.
Here, everybody, make sure you like the video, you thumb up the video, you share the video, you propagate this, you put it on your Facebook page, right? You put it on your Instagram story. Let's get this everywhere. This is something major that we got to talk about, right? It's definitely Taco Tuesday, man. I'm trying to still figure out exactly what Taco is going to stand for. I may put a poll in my chief chat and on the Sakari main page as to what we're going to make Taco stand for officially as the acronym for Taco Tuesday for when we do it, right? Also, before we get into this, we were observing, if you follow our calendar, if you want our calendar, Shabbat.date, SHABAT.date, Shabbat.date. Just have the whole calendar. It's right there.
Yeah, he's the only other camp outside the GMS that teaches that the Sabbaths are based upon the new moon, which are all high holy days. Every last one of them in the scriptures, even in the Apocrypha, the Hanukkah, the Purims, all of the high holy days that are mentioned in Leviticus 23 when they were in the wilderness. They are all based on the new moon, including the Sabbath. including the Sabbath. The Sabbath was no different. So anybody that's teaching that Friday sundown to Saturday sundown is the Sabbath, it's not the Sabbath. But if it falls on a new moon, then it is. So that Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, y'all got that from the small hats, you know? Y'all like to say, well, to Harlem, they say they teach about the mark of the beast, but they got that from Alex Jones, which I didn't. I knew that long before. I knew that when Alex Jones was Bill Hicks, the comedian, all right? So, but y'all that teach a Friday sundown to Saturday sundown Sabbath is you're following the small hats. I don't approve that because Yaquab used to always say it. He said we had to learn this stuff from the Jews, the so-called Jews. The Sabbath, we had to learn it from the so-called Jews. So guess what? All of you, that's a topic in itself. All you Israelite groups that go by the Friday sundown to Saturday sundown Sabbath, you got it from the small hats. We got it right. GMS got it right and Sakari got it right. So let's listen a little bit more.
Right? Give to a cause in the chat. We're following the Day of Atonement. We're observing the Day of Atonement. We are afflicting our souls this upcoming Thursday evening to Friday evening. I've been getting an influx of people hitting me up regards to that. Number one, of course, we know we're doing our pre-atonement Sabbath, right? So the pre-atonement Sabbath, typically the Sabbath will be the night. Instead, it's going to be tomorrow night to Thursday night. People are asking me, what's a pre-atonement Sabbath? It's same as any other Sabbath. It's just on a day that is outside of the day it usually would be on. Instead of being on the 8th day of the month, it's on the 9th day of the month. Then we go into the 10th day of the month, which is the...
Well, we're actually in the Sabbath. It's, let me see something. Everything's moving so quick. Okay, it's Wednesday, so we're in the Sabbath. We're in the Sabbath based upon the new moon. If you go back, about a week back, it was the new moon came in on Tuesday night, going into Wednesday. So tonight the Sabbath ends, the weekly Sabbath, and then Thursday it's a regular day. Then that Thursday night will be the Day of Atonement, which is all day Friday. So I couldn't even, drink the detox on that day. I mean, I can drink it. I can make a batch up tonight before the sun goes down, actually, because you can't light a fire. That's from the Lord. You can't light a fire. So we don't cook. We'll make a sandwich or eat something that you don't cook. So I can make it up Thursday before the sun go down, Thursday evening, and I can let it sit until Friday evening. Then I can drink it. So because normally I do it in the morning, so I won't Friday in the daytime. Morning I won't be able to do it. I got to wait until the sun go down. Friday night, which is going into Saturday. The new day starts when the sun goes down.
Day of Atonement, where we fast from food, from drink for that whole day. Now we have people hitting me up. Yo, I got kids. I got animals. I got this. I got that. Here's what I want you to understand. For my brothers out there, you are the Lord of your home. You run your house. So you dictate what's going on in that house, right? I certainly don't think you should be starving 6-year-old children, 5-year-old children, 7.
Good answer. Good answer. And I kind of knew he was going to say that. But I said, let me listen to see what he's going to say. Because if he's going to say something different, I would have said, nope, you're going wrong. But he answered it correctly. And why don't we starve children? Because they're not under the law. They're under your law. They're not under the covenant. They come under the covenant when they're 12 years old. If you go to Luke to around about the 40. You can start the 40th verse. I think the key point is in the 40th verse. See, you're not going to get this with Christianity. You're not going to get this level of information from going to church like you get from the Israelites. That's why so many people are leaving the Christian church, because the Christian church don't give you answers. So when you have these Christians, these wacky tackies roll up on us, and they ready with their three scriptures, John 3:16, and then they get demolished by the one Western Israelites type Israelites. They don't know what to do. Then they run the vocab, and vocab is he a lightweight, man. Vocab is easy work, easy work. Anyway, I noticed this. So this is all I need on that. He said the right thing, which I knew he was going to say the right thing. I just wanted to hear him say it. So shout outs to you. So let me go ahead. Somebody put a comment up. And y'all out there, y'all got to get out that mind state of, you don't study and you don't get into things, and then when something comes up, you ask. And I mean, that's understandable if you're new, but you got people that have been in this thing for 20 years. They asking a question. Does this mean this? And what does that? Nigga, you should know what the hell it means. You in this thing for a number of years. If you in this thing for 15, 16 years, you better know every book, every breakdown. Yeah, you better have the full understanding. That's why we're gonna do a house cleaning for you guys that ain't on par. I just want to see what the scripture is. The brother asked, put the scripture up. Okay. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls. Or maybe he's asking about the affliction. Affliction just means to fast. If you look the word up, affliction, I believe it takes you to Daniel chapter 10. I'm not going to go to it. I did videos on this before. So the afflicting your soul is to not eat, is to go on a fast. Afflict your souls the 9th day of the month at evening. From evening unto evening shall ye celebrate your what? Your Sabbath. So what if the Day of Atonement is a Sabbath, just like the regular Sabbath is a Sabbath? Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. With that, I'm going to say shalom. I'll see you in a minute.